Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing this gorga day? I know I sound different. I have a cold. I'm currently sick, but it's not as bad as it was a few days ago. A few days ago, I was going through the gigs. And today's like the first day I actually started to feel like myself. So I'm like, you know what? Why not film a video? I'm at like maybe like 75% now, but it's enough to actually be able to film something and actually like work. You know, when you're bedridden for 3 days, you start to feel unwell. I mean, I felt unwell and that's why I was bedridden, but you feel mentally unwell. Unwell, Manuel, as Gabriel likes to say. By the way, I got in a fight as well with the needle, and the needle did win. So last week before I got sick, I went and got Botox. And tell me why when she's putting in the syringe here, I kind of went like this. Like I jolted a little bit, an internal like kind of moment, and I think me doing that caused a bruise. And then over here, I don't know what happened. So I don't know if you guys saw recently, I saw a video on TikTok and it went viral, and I was like, I did not know Amazon did this. I did not know Amazon sold these like pre-formed makeup kits. These are literally like 20 bucks. 20 bucks for an entire makeup kit. So I had to snag one. I got a kit. So that's what today's video is, me, you guys. We're gonna just test out this little kit and see if it's actually good. Is it worth the money? Is it worth the $20? Let's see what actually $22 gets us. So yeah, that's today's video is gonna be. As always, if you guys don't like this video, if you guys don't like me, please don't fucking watch it, no joke with that. But if you guys do like this video, if you guys like when we test Amazon finds, if you guys like the gays,
it's giving he, she, we, they, them, non-binary, vegan, vegetarian.
give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Honestly, give this video a thumbs up because I'm sick and I'm recording. I have to give shout out to Chantel Fenn for this video. Like this is where I saw it from. Miss Chantel Fenn, she bought this makeup kit from Amazon. That's the video I saw go viral. I'll like insert a little clip of it right here. But I was so impressed when she was doing her makeup. I try not to watch the whole thing. I only watched like maybe half of it because I was like, fuck, I really actually want to buy this and then test it out myself. And usually if I'm watching someone else's reviews, like I feel like sometimes when you're watching reviews in general, actually, their opinions can kind of start to like seep into you with products, and you're like, fuck, I want to go in like open mind, open heart, open hole. You know what I'm saying? So I stopped watching. So now we have it here and I bought it online. So this is how I got it. I got it in like an actual box, an Amazon box, and then it was this. This is from Y Beauty. The best gift for you. Hi Beauty, you have been expecting me. Open me. Open you. That sounds inappropriate. First things first, we see a bag, and the bag is empty, which is so funny because in her video the bag was full of product. Oh, see, okay, so you go past the bag and you have all the product inside here. So I wonder if she just like took it out of the box and put it all in the bag, which makes a lot more sense. This is like a good little size bag actually. It's like that raincoat material. Like let's say you're going to an amusement park and it's raining, they give you a little parka. But let's see what actually comes in this makeup kit. So we have two sponges. We have two sponges here. Oh, and you guys already know my sponge addiction is real. I will say though, immediately they feel like quite hard. They don't seem like they're gonna be the nicest sponges. So hopefully when I soak them, they change. Okay, wait, next thing we have this, a brush. Look at this, like we have a little cat paw brush almost. A thick cat paw brush. You know what? This is not bad. This is from Gekmo. It's not the most like full when it comes to like bristle quantity. Like it's not the most like intensely packed, but it's still pretty nice, especially for like creams and stuff. By the way, I've never recognized most of these brands. I have no idea what any of these brands are. I've never heard of them. La Miera. Girl, I can't read.
Baby, you can't read.
Okay, so we have our blush, contour, and highlighter all in one. That's this. Naked 12 color palettes. Oh, we have A and B. So we have A and B. Wait, are they trying to dupe the Naked palettes here? They essentially are Naked palette dupes, but this, I don't recognize this color story from the Naked palettes. Do you guys, was this ever a color story? And then we have this one, which is actually all shimmer. Okay, so the other one is all matte, and this one is all shimmer. So I guess they go like hand in hand with one another. Next, you guys, we have this soft matte finished foundation. We have shade 2 and 6. Right here. I'm assuming they have a little pump. It's from Julie Star. There's actually a lot in here for like 20 something bucks. I'm actually not gonna lie. I'm kind of like, what the fuck? We have this like big ol' marker liner, a stamp marker liner. We have a brow soap. We have a brow soap, eyebrow pencil, a primer. Okay, we have a mascara. This is a mascara right here. Everything is wrapped individually with plastic. If I have to unwrap another thing out of this fucking plastic, everyone's getting hurt today. This literally looks like straight up silicone as the primer. Matte liquid lipsticks. Okay. They didn't even give us concealer or bronzer. Oh, the bronzer is it's in the trio. You're right. You're right. Thank you for telling me that. These are 3 liquid lipsticks. Wait, are they actually liquid lipsticks? Let me see. You know, so because I am overcoming a sickness currently, as you can hear in me, I actually can't smell or taste. However, I took like 3 COVID tests because I'm like, I have fucking COVID. Like I was fully convinced because I can't smell or taste. And then they're all negative, so I'm like, maybe I'm just congested as fuck and I can't smell or taste. Does that ever happen to you guys? Like, have you guys lost your sense of smell and taste from just being sick and not having COVID? Like, I just want to open the brow styling wax real quick. And it comes with a little spoolie. If you take everything out of the box, it actually does all fit into it as like its own little case. Let's take it out. Not me taking it all out to put it back in to take it out again. Let's go on first with our Fit Colors Professional Makeup Photo Finish Smoothing Primer. I'm gonna guess that this is gonna feel like a Smashbox photo finish primer, like that silicone-y kind of feeling, and we'll see from here. I can't really smell, actually, fuck, I forgot, I can't smell literally. Okay, it does kind of feel silicone-y and silky, but not as much as I thought it was going to be. I don't think I've ever felt a consistency like this, actually ever, I'm not even kidding. Like, it's kind of tacky, but it's also drying down weird. Does it do anything for my pores? You guys, my pores look smoother. It's not really sticky anymore now that it's dried down, but they definitely look a little smaller. I'm actually not gonna lie, like, that was a little spooky. Okay, they sent me 2 shades of foundation. This is the Soft Matte Longwear Liquid Foundation from Julie Star Professional Makeup. Oil controlling, lightweight, natural finish. And it comes with a pump, I gotta say. I find that fascinating. Immediately, it's extremely, extremely thick. Okay. Let's do a mixture of 6 in here because that by itself, 2 is way too light. But I know 6 is gonna be too dark. So we're just gonna mix 2 and 6 together. You guys, it feels, I'm not kidding you, like plaster. Think of wall shellac. Okay, let's first blend it with the brush, and then we will go over it with the sponge to kind of pick up any excess. Why does that match me so well? I have some questions. Have you guys ever tried the It CC cream? You know how the It CC cream has like a really thick, intense consistency where it's kind of like, damn, that's a thick ass cream. That's literally what this feels like. I have no sense of smell, and I can smell through that. You aren't gonna believe this, but the foundation actually looks very beautiful on my skin. And I'm very confused about that because I don't feel like it should look this good. Honestly, for how it feels, feeling like literal plaster and shellac, it better look this good because it feels like shit. It's super thick and it does oxidize as well, by the way. It's going on one color and it dries down another color. Okay, and I need you to know that. But I will say, it looks stunning. And I'm just gonna use the sponge to even everything over. I will say the sponge is actually softer than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, look, I had like bruising on my face. It's giving me like pretty good coverage, like a nice medium to buildable, to be honest. Medium to buildable coverage. The cons are obviously the oxidation and the consistency. Those are the cons, but for the price point, you gotta give a bitch props because it actually looks really nice and glowy and dewy on my skin. It just looks like, it's funny because this looks pretty like kind of luminous on me. I would not say it's like super glowy, but definitely like there is a luminosity to the skin that house down. So the fact that this says soft matte long wear, I have a lot of questions, but I'm not gonna ask too much because it looks pretty. I'm gonna take a little bit of the lighter shade. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and use that as my concealer because they did not provide us concealer, so I will be using that as my concealer. As soon as I went over it with concealer, you can see more of my bruise. Like I said, medium coverage, radiant-ish finish. Should I take the darker one on the perimeters to kind of give me my... Bitch, that's not gonna do nothing. Looks exactly the same. The fuck? Does it? No. Maybe slightly dark? Barely. I'm really pulling hairs, huh? You know what? If we just add a little bit more of the darker of the 2 shades, that can give us our dimension for the forehead and the cheeks. I feel like I'm a fucking chemist over here. This is Chem 101 with Dr. Manny. Because of the oxidation, I definitely do see some dimension. I do. I see it. I see it. Thank you, oxidation, for being so severe. Okay, guys, so this is the skin. What do we think? I actually still think that the skin looks really pretty. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It actually looks very, very nice. I'm gonna set my face. There's no powder here to set, so I find that kind of annoying. But I'm gonna set my face, come back, and we'll do the powdery products. Okay guys, so this is everything set with powder. I have my Lunar translucent powder from Lunar Beauty. That's what this is giving. As you can see, it's not like full coverage because you can still see like my bruise and stuff like that. But honestly, not bad other than the oxidation and like the texture. Beautiful on the skin, I'm not gonna lie. Especially like, so I just looked up the price of it. It's $24.99 for the whole kit. So I was like, it's kind of slay. Let's go in with this little guy right here. This is the La Miela. And it's basically this little like trio. So we have like a bronzer slash contoury tone, super smooth, very gray. Oh, mama, that's contour. That's not bronzer. Wow, that's actually a really good contour color though. I'm not gonna lie. That's a very, like that kind of coolish, that cool tone brown. It's kind of perfect for that. And it definitely is giving me that little gaunt appearance. That's actually a better color than some of the like really high end ones I have. Like that's a good contour tone. That's definitely not bronzer. Let's see it on the nose. I'm curious for the nose. I like it because it's not overly pigmented either. Like it's a nice pigmentation level. Okay, let's try the blush. I want to see what the blush looks like. This one also feels like the same formula, like a little bit more on the thin side. I mean, it looks pretty once you get it there, but you really need to use a packing kind of. We're gonna dig. We're digging. Okay. I like the color though. I like the color. I really like that soft baby doll peach tone. I wonder where this brand is from. This one right here. Because obviously the entire kit has like different brands. Like it's not all the same brand. They're all kind of like different. So I wonder where this little kit is from because it's definitely more sheer. I mean, it's called La Miela. Lameila. Like that sounds very Spanish to me. I feel like that, once we got like the layers there, I think it looks really, really pretty. But let's try this highlighter as well. That feels like caca. So we're gonna take a little bit. Y'all see anything or no? Me neither. Well, they can't all be winners, can they? The contour was nice. The blush was like mid. Highlighter hair horrible. So it really was all over the place for all three. But let's move on to the brow. We have this brow soap product here, which usually with brow soaps, you just have to wet them to activate them. So we're going to take our little brow soap and see what this is giving us. But also I will say I did get this pencil as well. I didn't open it though. Let me see. We have this brow pencil, but the color, wait, this color is a literal red brown. I asked for a dark brown kit. Okay, well, this is unusable. This is literally unusable. I'll look crazy. No. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, let's activate this little bad boy. Why don't you use our Dalba? Okay, I thought the soap was gonna be like attached to the tin. It's not. It's like shrunk. I don't want to ask any more questions. I'm just gonna keep going. I mean, it's definitely giving us some texture. Definitely not like the strongest thing I've ever used. Like it's definitely not like brow glue, but definitely like I'm more impressed than I thought I was gonna be. See, the thing is, my right brow, it listens more. So let's go into the left. The left is the brow that really wants to try me. I mean, I don't want to ask any more questions. I'm just gonna keep going. Okay. I gotta say, I have to give this product props for giving me some texture, some hold. Pretty good, especially if you want just like a nice textured feathery brow. That's not like the strongest thing in the entire world. This is strong, but like not crazy. The sopita kind of ate that. Okay, so let's go in with this fully matte palette first. This little naked palette and see what these are given. First impressions. A lot of powder is coming up. On them. So does that mean they're gonna be pigmented? Powdery, absolutely. But there's color going down. I feel like this kit is giving very much like I'm 9 years old, I want to get into makeup for the first time. That's what this is giving. If you have children that like want to get into makeup, like why not get in this little kit? Like it's so easy, you know? Let's take the darker brown in here. I'm just kind of curious. Like it's not great, obviously. Like it's not the most impactful shades that like build up because literally the shade underneath it is like going away. Look at that. Look at that little, I'm missing a whole spot of color right there. What happened? Let's go in with the shimmer on the lid. Let's see. They're very powdery as well. You know what? They're working. Are they the best? No, absolutely not. But for a beginner who wants to just kind of learn the basics of makeup, let's say you want to play with makeup, but you don't want to spend a lot of money. This kit is 25 bucks and gets you so many things that can just kind of get you started on your makeup journey. Might be a great spot because it's like very cheap and You know, it's really, really beginner friendly. It's not great, but it's not like the worst thing in the entire world. Let's take this little liner stamp as well. I want to see what this can do. I hate it. Yes, I do. It could be a little guide. I mean, technically, for a little eyeliner stamp, that's not bad, bitch. Is it the most pigmented ever? No. I had to go over it twice to get like a good, like opaque layer, but it's not bad. And it definitely covered up the shadow when I needed to, you know? So that's a plus. Let me curl my lashes and we're gonna try this mascara together and then I'll do the other eye off camera. Okay, it's Bobani Playing with Colors mascara time. Okay, we have a silicone bristle. I usually like bristles like this actually, so let's see. As you can see, it separates really, really good and it coats really good. I feel like this is gonna be great for lower lashes. I would say it's not bad, but it's not great either. Does a great job at separating though. Not terrible. I've used much worse. Okay guys, I'm gonna go do the other eye off camera. Basically do the exact same thing on this side. I look a mess. And I'll be back to do the liquid lippies with you. Okay you guys, so here we are with the final look. It's not good. And that's it. It's not good. But it's not the worst I've ever looked either, so you know I have to give myself a little bit of grace. I do, because it's the product. It's not the artist, it's the products. Which, I feel like I have to go with the more pinky one, this one. The lightest of the 3 liquid lippies. I think I'm gonna go in with the matte lip gloss. It's called Matte Lip Gloss from Hand Ayan. These are extremely full coverage. Oh my god. If it's matte lip gloss, I don't want to ask any more questions. I'm just gonna keep going. Let me not question it. Usually though, when it starts to stick, like that shit's gonna last a long time. Like, have you guys ever noticed that usually the ones that like get kind of sticky, like last so long on the lip? I mean, it's full coverage. It is full coverage, man. Something about this lippy just doesn't feel right. And it's not just because it's sticky. There's something about it. It gives me very like shady, Santee Alley liquid lipstick, you know, for a quarter. That's what this is kind of giving me right here. And I don't like that. And it's still sticky. You guys, what if I went like this? And my lips were stuck together forever. No, I'm kidding. I mean, it looks full coverage. It looks smoothing because it's matte. So I have to, you know, find the compliment, find it. You find in it. Because of the fact that it is sticky, though, I will say there's parts where it's not as full coverage. You have to almost like really just let it dry down fully. But the thing is, it's been on my lips now for several minutes and it's still like it's still sticky. Also, I bet gloss would probably help it to not be sticky. I'll probably, if I were to ever use this again, which I transparently will not be using this lip again. I will not. I will use gloss for sure. Or even like some of this primer. Me trying to be all like innovative, but it literally like is doing nothing. Okay, anyways, guys, that is it for testing this little pre-made Amazon makeup kit. What do you guys think? Actually, I do think there's actually a lot of redeemable moments of this kit. I think the liner worked pretty good. I really liked the brush. I liked the finish of the foundation. I think the foundation looks really, really nice. The brow soap was fire. Like, there's definitely some things in here that I was like, oh, like that was really, really good. And a lot of the things aren't as amazing, aren't as good, but the thing is, if you're spending $24, you can't expect every single product to be like a banger, a hit. This is definitely gonna be great for someone who's like just starting into makeup, wanting to like play with makeup for the first time but doesn't want to spend a lot of money, just to like see the cadence of how products might work. A starter kit for like makeup for kids kind of vibes, because it's definitely not gonna be the most like insanely pigmented, the most insanely intense stuff, but does work to a pretty decent capacity. You know what I'm saying? Well, this is the final look. So there's that. What a journey we are on, huh? But anyways, guys, hope you guys had fun watching today's video. Got a little insight about these pre-made kits. You might not want to get them if you're a makeup girly. If you know anything about makeup, I don't think they're for you. This is for like beginners for sure. Anyway, have a great rest of the night or day, wherever you guys are, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye, I love you. Thumbs up for the sick and for the recording. Mother of fucking pearl. Almighty Jesus. There we go. Ah! Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.